Hi guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video that kind of goes hand in hand with the last video that I made in my tubal reversal series. And this one is just pertaining to 5 factors that can prevent you from having a successful tubal reversal. And I'm sure there are others, but I'm just going to be listing 5, and I hope you guys are just enjoying these videos. So if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, continue watching this video. So basically in today's video, I'm just going to feature 5 main facts that I think that are factors that I think can not that I think, that I know and have heard of based on research and things that can prevent a successful tubal reversal. And I'm just going to begin with the basics of the basics. I just want to put it out there again that I am nursing, so I mean, I know you can't tell right now, but just in case anything startles or disrupts the video in any way, I hope you guys can understand. The most basic things, one of the main things is your age. Obviously, we know as women, we have like a certain time that is considered like our, maternal years where we can basically have children. And so as we age, as we're getting up there, and we would like to say maybe as you're approaching in your 40s or, which is not old to me, but I do know like that's the age where doctors they start considering whatnot for a number of different reasons, and we can get into that in other videos, but that is just one of the main things. Obviously, there are a lot of women who've had kids in their 40s that I know of and that are out there, so I know it's not unheard of to have kids in your 40s, but I just know with this procedure, it's one of the things that can be talked about. Another main thing is your history. So of course our history plays a huge role in how things may turn out, because if you have a history of certain things, and I'm going to give different examples and I hope no one takes any offense to it, but say you had a history of miscarriages, that can pose as a threat and can possibly be a reason why your tubal reversal may not become successful or be successful, or as to why your doctor may not even suggest it. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but I know, like, say any kind of history. Another history obviously is having because tying your tubes is a part of the history as to why we're even at this point to have a reversal, right? So yeah, just kind of history surrounding just various things, whether it's a history with chemical pregnancies or a history with PCOS or just different things. Your history definitely determines the outcome, and so it's important to go over that with your doctor. The next one is the tubal reversal procedure. So depending on how your procedure was performed, that can definitely impact whether or not your surgery can even be done and whether or not it can be successful. We know that you do require a certain length for your tubes to be, to function well or to do what they need to do. And if you don't have that, that could definitely pose as a threat to your success story when it comes to tubal reversal. So yeah, that is definitely an issue. I know that for my tubes, I believe they were just cut and burned, but I hadn't enough tubes that it wasn't an issue at all. And I remember me being super concerned as to whether or not I had enough while during this waiting stage of requesting my OR report and getting it sent to my doctor and then speaking to him about it. And I was like, is this enough? And he, explained that that was sufficient. And so it's important to know that. And I know these reports can be hard to come by because they took a little bit of time to figure mine out. And I'm glad that I determined that I wanted to have a reversal in the time frame that I did, because I feel like if it was like another year or two, they would have probably not even had my record to begin with. So I don't know how that even happens, but that was a thing. The last thing in my 5, because I'm listing 5, I mentioned, and I think I am on number 5. So the last thing on my 5 factors that can prevent your tubal reversal from being successful is scar tissue. I never thought too much about this before in my whole time. I never ever, this is one thing that I kind of just left out. Like, I was worried about the length of my tubes. I was just worried about, I don't know, I was just worried about all the other things that I've read, but never in a million years did I ever think about scar tissue. And I'm going to explain why this is actually important to me, because scar tissue is what actually led me to only having one tube reversed. Who knew? Yes, I only have one tube reversed. My left tube was the one that was reversed, and my left tube, the doctor didn't even touch it. He didn't even look. He looked at it and he said it was too scarred, so he didn't even approach it. Do I know how scarred it was? No. Do I think he could have done something? I'm not sure, but that's what I know, is that one was too scarred, and it was scarred from, basically, I've had all C-sections. This was my 4th C-section with baby girl. So yeah, all of my kids were delivered that way, and because of all my previous C-sections and surgeries, I've also had other surgeries that definitely, I guess, and within that region, that impacted the outcome of my that impacted my tubes, I guess, or that area, and down there is just a bit, that area is scarred, and so it was left untouched. So I can only imagine if, say, you're a woman who may have a lot of scar tissue on both, I don't know what the outcome may be. So that it definitely posed as a threat, and as to why it could be a factor in why your tubal reversal may not be successful. So hope you guys found this video to be helpful. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this series. Leave a question below if you want to have it featured in another video, and because as I mentioned, this is my preferred way to communicate. I may not always get to answer all of your questions down below, but I do my best. I am doing that so now, but I really enjoy this video. I really enjoy this platform, and to be able to just, talk and be able to speak freely. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Much love.